Taurus, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm going to do an August reading for you guys. All right, do me a favor. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. When we get to the love portion of today's reading, especially if you're a cross watcher, the roles can be reversed. So that's what it means when people say take it as it resonates. Don't force anything. Don't let tarot make any decisions for you. I'm a storyteller, a conduit, a vessel from spirit to you, just to give you a little bit of information about your upcoming August. It's up to you what you do with that information. All right, guys. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. If you've been here before and you've already watched me more than one time, now is the time to subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you like this reading, if it resonates with you, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. We're going to do what's going on in your career and money for August. Then we're going to move on to how you're going to be evolving as a spiritual creature and then or person. And then we're going to move on to love at the very end. All right. For Taurus, Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, your energy. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. How are you guys doing today, Taurus? I love doing Taurus readings. I knew I needed to start with Taurus today because I kept getting a lot of downloaded references to snacks. I said it. Yes, I said it. I'm raising a beautiful 5-year-old Taurus little girl, and her biggest love language is snacks. I know that you guys can't stand it when people say that, but it's one of the things that your sign is known for. So I said, you know what, Spirit? You're right. I'll start out with Taurus today during my recording. So for the month of August, please, timing, strategy. All right, so as far as career is concerned, guys, it says energize. It says don't focus on any pain, discomfort, or ill health that you've been experiencing. Focus instead on being well. Focus instead on being well. You know, people have a hard time with this. Have you ever noticed that if somebody actually does want to divulge something about how they've been doing, people say, oy vey, my knees have been hurting, my back has been hurting. And sometimes it becomes a part of people's personality, the elements in which they are experiencing. And then when that happens, it just, you keep attracting the same loop of that. Spirit wants you to, and yes, this is attached to your career, because where you have a block in one part of your life, it can bleed to other parts of your life. So if you've had a condition that has not been leaving you at 100% or less, but you're still able to work, Spirit wants you to concentrate on the work at hand and just get to an inner knowing that the rest will be taken care of. What does that mean for you? How do you get there? You get there through prayer. You get there through journaling. You get there through scribing. Scribing means almost like creating a new story for yourself. And in the new story, you don't have the bad tennis elbow, and you don't have the tinnitus in your or tendonitis in your knees. And you don't even have to write that in the story. It's just not even a part of the new story. So say the prayer for it, say the one last prayer for it, and then allow your spirit guides to get you into the inner knowing that you will be a lot better. Things will go better for you health-wise. It says focus instead on being well. Always think of yourself as being completely happy, full of energy, at ease with yourself, and in vibrant health. Guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but last week I sneezed in my kitchen. And it was like a life alert commercial. I'm like, help! I sneezed and threw my back out. I've got a back injury anyways. And it was just one of those big, massive sneezes. And I was in the bed for about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. Alternating resting with like a heating pad and salves that I made for my back, and then stretching, and then doing that for like maybe about 2 days, 2.5 days, and still wasn't 100%. So I understand what it's like to actively be in pain and not be able to concentrate on much outside of that. But Spirit really wants you, there's something at work that it's the perfect time for you to concentrate on it, okay? 4:42 on the clock. As I say that, it's a confirmation number for me that I am on the right track. This is the timing card that I just popped up for you. It says, it's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do what you need to do. wait a while or make a different decision. So I already did pull another card as soon as I got this timing card. So right here, right now, it's saying to create a strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of somebody who is already where you want to go. So the time is now. Don't allow whatever it is that's bothering you physically. If you can still work, I'm not a doctor, guys, come on. But if you can still work, like, spirit really needs you to devote time to the work that it's at hand. There's something that I'm getting that you have been mulling over, planning to either speak your mind about, to move forward with, so on and so forth, at work, or some other side project that you're working on. And just don't let this demotivate you. It says you need to create a step-by-step plan of action to reach the next level. Get advice from someone who is already where you want to go. It's about maybe even hiring a mentor or a coach. Even if you're, let's say you don't want to invest the money on it, come on, YouTube is, there's just so much stuff on YouTube that you can get for free to help you create this strategy for something that is needing your attention right now, Taurus. What does money look like for Taurus in August? So let Chaka say, Jesus, take the wheel on the other stuff, and then really devote your time to creating the plan of action, whatever it is that you need to do for this thing that needs your attention. Money for Taurus in the month of August, please. Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the upright. Whatever it is that you are needing to make a strategic plan about tackling, it's going to help you with abundance. It's going to help you with abundance, okay? I asked about money, but it's telling me about a different type of abundance. Once you get this out of the way, guys, and I kind of did a recording this morning that might help. I'm going to attach it to the end of this, Taurus. But once you get this initial step out of the way, it makes room for you emotionally to attack other things that you need to attack. The Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the upright, you'll feel a lot less stressed if you tackle what's the lower hanging fruit that's been right in front of you this entire time, but you've been making excuses as to why you can't or you shouldn't. Let's see here. The Three of Swords. So now you're telling me a different story. So money has been tied up. Three of Swords in the upright and the Justice in the reverse. A lot of you guys have contracts that you're waiting to close, signatures, you're waiting for things to you come in on, emails that you're waiting to come in on, a phone call that you're waiting to come in on. Some of you guys are going through like something in the court system or judicially, and it's just not going the way that you wanted it to. Your Energized card that popped up at the very beginning is talking about your health, but it's also talking about your well-being. I'm going to attach the video at the end of this because you really should be watching it. It's something that I was told to by Spirit to put out this morning. Spirit's not wanting you to concentrate on anything else other than the strategy of moving forward in this new work project venture thing, because that is going to help fill the void that you are feeling right now in this other stuff that other people have control over, but you don't have control over in the other aspect of your life. It's bleeding into your work and your money. And you're going to tell me like, yeah, I know it's bleeding into my money, Shani. I'm waiting on somebody else to do. I get it. The courts are doing it. Yeah, I get it. I've been there. I get it. Let's take a deep breath. You can hold on just a second. Right, that was my youngest that was calling me. The Taurus that was calling me. So maybe it has to do with your children. Right now, in order to get over this hump, Spirit is saying to concentrate on this venture, this thing at work that you're creating. There's something that you are creating or analyzing. It's a project. You'll know. It'll register with you. If this reading is for you, you'll know. The cortisol spike that you have for this other thing that's happening in your life, you just gotta let that be. That's why I said say your prayers. Chalk it up to God, Jesus, whoever it is that you feel comfortable talking to, and say, hey, angels, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Allow me the strength and the motivation and the concentration to make this other thing that you're telling me to happen. Make sense? All right, cool. All right, for the Taurus, August, where are we at? Spiritually, what's coming towards the Taurus in the month of August for spiritual growth, please? Okay. Oh, the Empress. Yeah, there's something, you've got this, there's something that you're supposed to be creating right now. There's something that you're supposed to be concentrating on right now. It could be your own personal growth, because the Empress doesn't chase. What it could be is something that you are just such a natural at. And that's why they're saying to create this plan of action for whatever it is. Your purpose, your calling here in this lifetime. It could look vastly different than what you're used to, and that makes you uncomfortable because you're a Taurus. Vastly different. A lot of change is sometimes hard for a Taurus. Stepping out of your comfort zone. But you're not having to chase after this. You are having to apply yourself into next steps. What does this look like spiritually for the Taurus in the month of August, please, Spirit? 10 of Cups in the upright, the 4 of Wands in the upright, and the High Priestess in the reverse. I don't know who you're telling about this, but 10 of Cups in the upright and the 4 of Wands in the upright, it's almost like this idea of a new home, wanting to move to a new home. I don't know who you're telling about this. You're lying to yourself about that's what you want. You want things to look different for your family. Ten of Cups in the upright, the 4 of Wands in the upright, the High Priestess in the reverse. Can you please give me more about why is it that the Taurus feels like they need to keep this a secret, please, Spirit? The 2 of Pentacles in the upright, the Page of Swords in the reverse. You care too much about what other people think because you already have too much stuff going on. Maybe you're married or in a relationship or a connection or some sort, and you feel like, you would be so much happier either single or you would be so much happier with this other person. You feel like it would be careless. Tell me more about how this could evolve throughout the month of August, please, for Taurus, please. 3 of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the upright. You could very well finally speak yourself into the true perspective of what you want. Like finally break down the walls. Like you could have been lying to yourself about what you truly wanted this whole time. And in the month of August, if you use the energies that are around you, you very well could stop lying to yourself. There's an older feminine energy around you, or just another energy around you that's overbearing. And if you stop lying to yourself, you'll be able to move away from that overbearing energy in the month of August and find success with that. It'll be a step in the right direction. The 6 of Cups in the upright. This is somebody that either you've known for a really, really long time or they're older than you. You'll have to take it the way it resonates. But you're going to get to a point, should you use these energies, where you stop lying to yourself in the month of August, and Spirit might say, and go, and action. And then Taurus, that's when it's your time to either take action or say what it is that you need to say about this family and home situation. And then you become committed to exploring new territories. Three of Wands in the upright. And then you're no longer in a mental prison, or like what feels like an actual prison. That's the spiritual growth, is stepping into your truth. Might have to even take action on the truth that you step into, Taurus. All right, what does it look like for August? Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I was just about to ask about love for Taurus. Again, you're finding a balance you're trying to find balance in a lot of aspects of your life. What does the Taurus love life look like in the month of August? The Page of Wands. Temperance comes out again, so I'll take all three of these. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Temperance, the Leo card. We're in Leo season right now, which is the Strength card. And then the Page of Wands. I feel like there was a bit of like telling yourself a certain story about a certain relationship. This is exploring something new. Although, let me tell you right now, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. Tell me more about this Temperance card, please. Actually, no. Who is this person about? The Page of the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like you've lost an opportunity with somebody. Well, how does that play out in August? Oh, the Devil in the reverse. You were tied to something else. And while you were taking care of the other thing that you were tied to, you're like, damn, have I now lost an opportunity with this other person? Who is this other person that Taurus is thinking about taking action towards or exploring a new something with? The Page of Cups in the upright. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is a super quick-witted person. This is somebody that you haven't really been in communication with. Okay. This could be in a water or a fire sign. Now I'm getting air. Yeah, air. Air, water, or fire. Tell me more about this person that the Taurus is thinking about, please. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Gemini. I said that. Air, water, or fire. A mom. Somebody who's had to evolve emotionally. Used to probably like wear their emotions on their shoulder, and now they're just so much more than that. Very calm and collected. Very intuitive. This person could have like some sort of psychic whatever. This page, for some of you guys, this Page of Cups going to the Queen of Cups, both in the upright, tells me that maybe you've known this person since they were younger, since you were younger. Because there's an evolution. The cards are telling me you've seen an evolution in this person. All right, let's see. How do they feel about the Taurus? How does this person feel about Taurus in the month of August, please? How does this person feel about Taurus in the month of August? Finances. Money problems. Affair. What did I say? What did I say? I said at the very beginning, I said at the very beginning, I love it when the synchronicities happen, that you might be with somebody or handling some other situation while also thinking about something or somebody over there. Finances or success. I'm gonna have to get clarification on this. Encounter. Divine intervention. Wow, this person like is just waiting it out. It's like, it's almost like this person is just like waiting for you to say something. It's like they know that it's coming. What's this finances about? I feel like they think that you're financially stable, financially fortunate. The King of Swords in the upright. Yeah. You're really good with your money. Even if money isn't good for you right now, Taurus, you're really good at like ideas of how to grow and invest, so on and so forth. Everybody, not everybody, but people have to start all over again at multiple times in their life. So if this immediately didn't register with you, resonate with you as like your money is awesome, you've got all the tools that you need to make it awesome. This person would love to hear from you. How does a Taurus truly feel about this person, please, Spirit? Month of August. Rest, new beginnings, reconcile, looking for an opportunity. You're looking for an opportunity for when you could have an encounter with this person again. Reconcile, new beginnings. Yeah, I said it. So it may not be like an affair, but the affair card could have came out just saying like I was true, where it's like you've got this other thing you've got something over here, but you're like, that over there, that looks good. I like that over there. With this the one that you feel like you would have a lost opportunity with. So how okay, so we already know that this person kind of keeps a door open for you, Taurus, if you will. Energy open for you. We already know that it would make your heart go pitter patter if you were to move or advance towards this person. So what action is Spirit seeing you take in the maybe planning stages? Maybe this is what you needed to plan this whole time. In the month of August, please. Take it as it resonates. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Oh, goodness. Hold on just a second. The sheer fact that I keep getting interrupted by my Taurus baby is telling me that you guys, a lot of what's kind of keeping you in check is that there are kids involved. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, bro. Tell me I'm lying. What action does Spirit see you taking this month? No action. Keeping it to yourself. Let's say they did take action. Keeping how much love you've got for this person to yourself, Taurus. Again, with the change, it's all too much change, Shawnee. What happens? Let's just say they step out, they put themselves out there, and they say hi in the month of August. The Hangman in the reverse. Indecision, delay. Oh my God. Delays. No, don't tell my secret, Shawnee. No. You still wouldn't be able to do it just because you know why. Like, you know why. Ah, there she goes. Hold on. All right. Well, the kids are playing a role. I get it. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, though. I didn't do this, guys. I'm not a magician. I'm a conduit, a storyteller. But I'm not Houdini, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. Which means you could potentially take a chance and work on it with something, and you could put literally, I'll show you these cards. You could literally take a chance. The Wheel of Fortune upright. You could work on something. You could start fresh with this person, with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. With the Death card, you can lay the whole past to rest and reinvent something new with them. The Empress. We'll leave it there. and start something new with them, build something new with them. It's up to you. Hey, shit. You know, I already said at the beginning who I was. I already said at the beginning, you take action however you want to take action. Taurus, that's your reading. I hope you liked it. I love you guys. Bye.